Barely Tame and Leadfoot. This is your practice run to start. Drivers ready, on the tone. Barely Tame hit the turn first, gets a little wide. Leadfoot trying to crank it down. Leadfoot is having some electrical problems or some power problems in the first corner. Barely Tame through the second turn. And Barely Tame, oh, on the nose, bouncing on those front tires. Switch their lanes there, Pete. And we will give Craig a second to drop it. Last qualifying continuing here.
Not by runs.
Not by runs, but this is the practice run to start off. Drivers ready, on the tone. Clydesdale pitches in a little ahead of Outlaw, but it's a close race as they come into lap number 2. Oh, Clydesdale almost flipped the turning jump. And he's got the lead. Clydesdale will grab the test run here. Clydesdale. Move it up right to the beginning of that ramp. You guys line up, get right to the beginning of that ramp. Perfect. That's your starting point there. As we're ready to go for the test run here. Drivers ready, on the tone. Nice and even so far, but it's Mad Dog pulling out to an early lead as he heads down the backstretch. Working that four-wheel steering. The Breen Boys Racing Toys up over the final 2 jumps, and Mad Dog gonna grab the first round there. Yeah, he made him count. He made him count. All right, practice run for King Crunch and Carolina Crusher. Drivers ready, on the tone. Crusher leads lap 1. King Crunch trying to come back on him. Final turn. And a good run for Carolina Crusher there. Line him back up, and we'll switch here. Towasaurus Rex. Drivers ready, on the tone. Good job for both drivers around that first turn. Nice jump for Towasaurus Rex as he hits the backstretch. Invader hits the infield. And John will be moving on with the Invader 4. Towasaurus Rex Chevrolet finishing it up on the home stretch. Up over the crushed cars. And a stronger run the second time around for Towasaurus. On deck, Gunslinger and Overkill. If Sierra can get those radio issues worked out in the pit, she's got one of the best mechanics in the business all over it. All right, drivers ready. This one determines. And the Mad Dog, I believe this is the first retro bracket that the Mad Dog truck has taken. Driver ready, on the tone. And that Mad Dog, oh, nice wild jump for the Mad Dog Chevy there. Ethan working that rear steer independently with a toggle, does a great job with it. And Mad Dog is going to be your Retro Renegades top qualifier. The Mad Dog Chevy, crab walking in for the crowd. And the practice race you lost. All right. Season points on the line. The elimination bracket is here. Retro Renegades, RCMTC, Retro Renegade Battle of the Monster Trucks, round number 2, elimination bracket racing. It's Clydesdale. Out of 26 trucks, it's qualified number 16, taking on number 17, Zeus. As far as qualifying results go, evenly matched. Drivers are ready, on the tone. Nice turn for both trucks. Clydesdale opens up the lead after lap number 1, but Zeus is there. Zeus going a little wide, trying to catch up. Clydesdale hits the infield over the crushed cars, and Clydesdale is going to grab the first win here in elimination racing.
I like having like a
that brings up Barefoot and ready, on the tone. Off and running. Towasaurus Rex a little wide in that first turn. Barefoot finishing it up. Barefoot around that final turn, hits the infield. And Barefoot's going to grab the win. Towasaurus finishing up his run. Hits the backstretch. Going for the jump. Final turn for Towasaurus Rex. Not a better job on that one. Gets the crush cars. And a good run for the Towasaurus Rex, finishing it on a model value King Crunch. Drivers ready. On the tone. Oh, Invader gets into that turning car. King Crunch. King Crunch opens up a lead. Wow, what a heartbreak for the defending winner from round number 1. Gonna hurt his points bit a little bit there. The King Crunch moving on. And King Crunch is your winner. Just filling in the word for you. Drivers ready. On the tone. All right, John and Drew. John went lane choice, smooth through his first corner in the monster vet. That moisture's going to go away quickly. Drew evens it up to the final corner. Nice corner for John. Monster vet edges out the old school Clod. Leadfoot with lane choice, Craig with lane choice. On deck, Gunslinger with lane choice over Mainstay Purina, just showing off. All right, Leadfoot and USA 1 ready. Drivers ready. On the tone. Good start for both trucks. Pretty even first time by. USA 1 slight advantage. Going into that final turn. Out of shape. Can he correct? Oh, USA 1 barely stays ahead. Barely. A hard charging Craig. Dan almost threw it away, but he stayed in there. Gunslinger, lane choice over just showing off. All right, Gunslinger, Purina on, up now. On deck, Ultimate Warrior, Mackenzie with lane choice over Car Crusher 2, Mike Brendel. Drivers ready? On the tone. Nice corner for Gunslinger. Sierra right there. Dead even. First time by. Slightly faster corner for Pete. Nice corner for Gunslinger. And just showing off. Much improved run over qualifying. Still struggling in those turns a touch. But the fast Gunslinger, a tough truck to beat. Pete moving on. All right, as soon as Dan gets off the track, we'll be ready to rock and roll here. Wait for Dan. Waiting. All right, Car Crusher 2, Ultimate Warrior, on the tone. A little out of shape over the first jump for Mike Mackenzie, that is. Gathers it back in. He's off to the races fairly even. Brindle giving him a run for his money. Into the final corner. They're just side by side. Oh, it's Ultimate Warrior at the line. What a close race. Ultimate Warrior. Mike was in trouble. Mackenzie. Brendel was breathing down his back, and Mackenzie takes him out in Ultimate Warrior. Great race. AMPM Rocket, lane choice over the Overkill.
Thing was moving.
Ready, on the tone. AMPM Rocket and Overkill. Sierra trying to get that Overkill to turn. It was a monster on carpet, struggling a little bit in the dirt. The four-wheel steering of the AMPM Rocket paying off, but they're even to the final turn. AMPM Rocket, Pete moving on. Here, although it doesn't seem to bother those four-wheel steering trucks. On deck, Mackenzie and Barefoot against Gravedigger. Mackenzie's got lane choice. Right now, drivers are ready. Wait for the tone. Old school matchup, Carolina Crusher, USA 1. Good turn for both trucks. Mike misses, excuse me, Bob misses that ramp in USA 1. It's going to be Brendel in the original Carolina Crusher. Looking awesome, moving on. Tough break for Bob. We'll be back in the Pro Mod competition. Mackenzie, Barefoot. Dan, Gravedigger. On deck, Ethan, TQ, and the Mad Dog taking on the Clydesdale, number 1 and number 16. One of the only upsets, first time through, in 2. We had Dan at USA 1 beat Leadfoot. Digger and Barefoot, drivers on the tone. Good start for both trucks. Gravedigger misses the ramp. He came out with fire. And he would have had him at the line. Barefoot moving on. Tough break for Gravedigger. Mad Dog and Clydesdale. Ethan, you got lane choice, obviously. On deck, Barefoot, Derek, and Outlaw, Mike McKenzie.
So fast.
You think TNT Monster Truck doesn't get much more classic than a Mad Dog Clydesdale matchup? Two great looking Chevrolet trucks ready to go at it here. Drivers ready, on the tone. Even Stevens so far, a great run going. Final corner, Mad Dog. Both trucks have issues. Both trucks, issues in the corner. Clydesdale. Almost red lighted. Pulls out a tough win, tough break for the top qualifier as both trucks get into the turning tire. Clydesdale, your winner. Barefoot, Derek, and Outlaw, Mike McKenzie. Barefoot, Derek, and Mike McKenzie, Outlaw. Here on deck, USA 1, myself, and Carolina Crusher, Kyle. Looks like Kyle's going out early this one. All right. Drivers ready. Outlaw, Barefoot. Ready, on the tone. Outlaw hits the turn slightly ahead of Barefoot. And McKenzie leads lap 1. Barefoot gets into the finish line pole, trying to catch up. But Outlaw's got a good lead going, and Barefoot flips it on over in the turn. And Outlaw is going to grab the win. Outlaw, your winner. Monster Vet. Drivers ready, on the tone. A little tighter for John. That time by, King Grunch gonna have to play catch up. Beer's got it going on in that turn, almost even. John with a lead. The Vet to the inside and the Corvette Monster Truck moving on.
That's right.
Don't be big. Yeah, exactly. Will Dan win? Anytime anybody has a good run.
Hot wing. Perfect.
On the nose for Drew. Little lead for McKenzie. Oh, into the tire. McKenzie's got to get his ramps. He does. And Ultimate Warrior moving on. Nice job, driver. All right, a good race here. Brendel, surprising, moving through the bracket. And that good-looking Carolina Crusher taking on Pete. Drivers on the tone. Good start for both trucks. Good turns. We got a race. Slightly wide for Brendan, keeping a small lead. Pete works it into that final corner, pitches it in, and the good-looking AMPM Rocket going to take out Carolina Crusher. Nice job. Clydesdale and Outlaw on deck. Outlaw with lane choice. Right now it's Barefoot Sport taking on Buzz's Garage. Drivers ready on the tone. Slide hole shot to Barefoot. Turn number 1. Buzz's Garage takes over. Oh, Barefoot a little crooked. Got to get flying back up with the crushed cars. Buzz's Garage already into that turn. And Buzz's Garage gets the win.
Good race, Mike.
Crusher, Monster Vet, Carolina Crusher on deck. Outlaw, the number 16 qualifier. Coming the farthest as far as qualifying numbers go to get into the final 8. And qualifying number 8 is Clydesdale. Going to be taking the right-hand turning lane here. All right, drivers are ready on the tone. We're getting into the final 4. Good start for both trucks. Even pitch. Slight lead to Outlaw as they get into lap number 2. A nice turn by Outlaw there. He opens it up. Clydesdale trying to come back on him. Oh, tries to make a tighter turn, but Outlaw's got the momentum. And Outlaw pulling out ahead with the win. Outlaw goes to the final 4. Monster Vet, Carolina Crusher, Crusher with lane choice. Warrior, they're both talking to each other so they don't hear me, on deck. Jesus Christ. The 2 of you! You heard me.
No, I did.
No, you have lane choice over Mike. Next. Fairly Tame Ultimate Warrior. Alright, Monster Vet, Carolina Crusher on the line and ready. Drivers ready. On the tone. Right around that first corner and a slight lead to Crusher, but it's a dead even race for the most part. Down the back stretch we go. Final turn coming up. Crusher pitches in first through no man's land, and Carolina Crusher going to grab the win.
Nice race, man.
Carolina Crusher goes to the final 4. He'll meet Outlaw next time around. Fairly Tame lane choice over Ultimate Warrior on deck. Buzz's Garage with lane choice over the AMPM Rocket. 2 good-looking pieces ready to go at it to earn a spot in the final 4. Drivers ready on the tone. Even start as they pitch in. Identical. Side by side. Barely Tame slightly. Takes lap number 1. But here comes lap number 2. Mackenzie pitches in Ultimate Warrior. Barely Tame side by side. Ultimate Warrior takes over, and Ultimate Warrior is going to be your winner. Good run and a good comeback from Mike Mackenzie on the back end of the track. Made up some time and passed him on by down the backstretch. All right, quarterfinal round, the final quarterfinal round to get into the semis. 2 good trucks here. Drivers ready on the tone. Buzz's Garage quickly around that first corner. He's got a lead going. AMPM Rocket trying to catch up. Buzz's Garage, he's going to take the win and move on to the final 4. Good run for the AMPM Rocket. Over Ultimate Warrior on deck.
Semifinal number 1.
Chevy Ford matchup to get into the finals. Drivers ready on the tone. Oh, Outlaw 2 wheels the roller and then he rolls it on over. Oh, tough break. They hit the turn about the same time, but it's the Carolina Crusher going to the finals.
Yeah, for the 3rd place race.
Outlaw stay out for third place race. Buzz's Garage and Ultimate Warrior. Buzz's Garage. Winner will go to the Retro Renegades round 2 final. Mackenzie making some last minute adjustments to his radio. Looks like he's good to go. Drivers are ready. On the tone. Slide hole shot to Ultimate Warrior, but here comes that first turn. Gets around it nice and even. It's a race. Ultimate Warrior gets into the finish line pole, though, loses some time. And Buzz's Garage over the last 2 jumps will meet Carolina Crusher in the final. So Mike, pick a truck to go to the third place bye run for the Outlaw Ford to take a podium spot here. Mike McKenzie doing a superb job today in retro racing. Earns himself a third place finish. Swings that Outlaw Ford around, a nice fast run. And Outlaw takes the podium spot. Third place today, round number 2. Final round time. For 4 qualifiers meet each other in the finals. It's Buzz's Garage and Carolina Crusher. Buzz's Garage taking that orange lane. Ethan has been working that lane nicely so far today. Carolina Crusher in the yellow lane. All right, we are at the final round. Round number 2, the RCMTC Retro Renegades battle the monster trucks. Round 2 championship final. Drivers ready, on the tone. Off and running, turn number 1. Buzz's Garage. Oh, Crusher 2 wheels that ramp. He's out of it. It sounds like he's got the gear or something going in it. But Buzz's Garage, who's nailed these turns all day, is going to take round number 2 final. Congrats to Ethan and Buzz's Garage. And yeah, you know, funny enough, he actually qualified middle of the field for Pro Mod, so he'll be back out there too. Buzz's Garage takes the win. Good job, Ethan. Stay out there and we get a picture of that truck. And we'll prepare for Pro Mod. Kyle, get out of there. You lost.